Hello, hello, hello. I am live. Wait. Hey, Dr. Kit. If I'm live and if Coach Eli can make it, that would be great. If you can't, it's okay too. The the topic today, what is the hardest part of being a YouTuber? That is my question. So, hey, Miss Kelly, how you doing? Hey, two people in the stream. The topic today is pin. What is the hardest part of being a YouTuber? That is the question of the day. And if Coach Eli can make it today, that would be great. If he can't, that's okay too. Bye bye. Bye bye. So yeah, and if any trolls come in, just block them. So yeah, that's one thing about being a YouTuber is you have to deal with the damn trolls. Kick them out, put them in the garbage disposal, turn the garbage disposal on, and you're done. That's the way to handle the trolls. Out the door you go. No, don't forget to share this out. And if anybody wants to come up, I do have the panel link in the groups. Oh yeah. 3 people in the stream. What is the hardest part of being a YouTuber? I would say the trolls and going live every day. It burns you out. So one person in the chat. Welcome.
Do not disturb is already enabled.
Okay. Welcome in. The topic of the day is in the chat. Bye-bye. So, yeah, I know. I can do this all day long. And yes, I know who it is. The old man needs a spanking. Or have his mama change his diaper.
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Hi, Eli. The link is in the group.
This might answer your question. According to fandom,
Alexa,
Sheila is...
shut up. Yeah. The link is in the chat. Okay. Hey, welcome. If you are new, hit that thumbs up and welcome in and share this out. And yeah. And if you're a moderator, get rid of the trolls. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. So yeah. And yeah, the trolls. They're idiots. Unsecure. So 15 minutes. Ooh, my knees. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Hello, well, welcome. I'm doing good. If you can answer the question, it's pinned up in the chat. What is the hardest Yeah, I can't speak today. What is the hardest part of being a YouTuber? That is the question of the day. For me, would be the trolls can be annoying and a pest, but going live every day is probably the most hardest part. And also growing your channel. I would probably guess dealing with all the butthead trolls. Yeah. Yeah, me too. Yeah. A couple of them came in. I just block them and you know. Alexa, do some fart sounds.
Okay, here's Big Fart. That was a difficult one. Try asking me for an angry fart. Or say random.
Angry fart.
Fart. Try asking me for a very squelchy fart. Or say random. That was a triumphant one. Do you want to hear another one?
Stop.
Okay.
Yeah, did y'all hear that? Every time a troll comes in, they leave behind a smelly green fog. Yeah. Every time a troll comes in, I'm gonna ask her to fart. Woo wee! And the trolls, they stink. Hey, Putt Putt, welcome. Welcome in. The question of the day is in the description and in the chat. It's pinned. I thought of that the other day when a troll came in and started, doing his harassing crap and stuff. The trolls, they are so gassy. So I would say dealing with the trolls too. They're whoa in chat. How long have you been? Oh, how long have you been a YouTuber? 4 years. Yeah, 4 years. So yeah, and when I first started, I didn't know how to handle these trolls, but it's pretty easy now. You just gotta learn how to deal with them. That's what makes you a stronger YouTuber. And yeah, they run you off. Oh, did I just phrase? Yeah, they might try to run you off, but I'm not so easy. But yeah. Yep. So 5 people on the stream. Hope the stream is going well. It looks like it kind of glitched a little bit. Wi-Fi's doing good. The repeater. So Yeah, come on. There we go. Okay, I just want to make sure I'm doing okay. Let me see. I'll be right back. I'm going to go in and out real quick. See if that helps. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm back. Hopefully the glitching will stop. I don't know why I'm glitching. So, okay. Don't forget to hit that like button. Okay, I'm back. Hello. Good morning. The topic of the day is what is the hardest part of being a YouTuber? And I'll be right back. I'm gonna go share myself out really quick. I'll be right back. I am back. Just want to go share myself out. So yes. Don't forget to hit the like button and share this out. I'll be on in 5. Okay. I'll be on in 5. Okay. Take your time. Okay, I'm back. I am back. And there is Eli. Let's put him on the panel. Um, let's see. Add.
Hello, Lewis Fuller. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Hey, Lewis, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
How's it going, man?
Loud and clear. I'm doing good.
Oh, that's great. That's great, brother. Hey, I'm only
Yep.
going to be on for about like 10 minutes or so, 10 to 12 minutes. I'm still spending a little time with my lady. She's going to be leaving in a couple hours, but I wanted to pop on in and answer your question and see how you're doing and how you and your wonderful people are doing and see if our famous super troll is here and it looks like he's passed on by. There he is
Uh
again.
huh.
Hi, Lewis.
Yep.
Uh-huh. Huh.
Just one, just a jerk.
Should we can him, Lewis?
Yep. Bye bye.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yep.
That's so funny, Lewis. Beta male Eli's non-existing girlfriend.
Yep.
Eli needs a coach on how to be on time. He does this every day. He is so busy with his imaginary girlfriend. Bunch of emojis. His lady, cam up fool.
Hey, don't forget. Yeah.
You know, Lewis, I just embraced this stuff. This is half the battle of being a YouTuber is just learning to deal with the court of public opinion and learning to just,
Yep.
you know, laugh at the trolls. Don't let them get to you. Don't let them trigger you. I think one of the most important things I think you and your audience can learn is to just not get triggered. That's
Yeah.
one of the biggest takeaways I've learned doing this for 5 years now. But what do you think?
Yep. Yeah. Just ignore them and block them. And if you want, and if you want to make fun of them, hey, more the merrier.
Yeah.
They might get pissed off and get triggered, and hey,
Well, it's funny, Lewis. It's one guy, and most people that used to troll me don't really even troll me anymore because like I just ignore it. I do my own thing. I focus on my content, um, positive content, positive reinforcement type of content, and it's one guy that just is just bored and miserable and lonely sitting at home and nothing better to do. It's just sad, bro. But it is what it is. I just tell people, hey, just don't let it get to you. You know, the people that troll and say things about you are doing it in a way where it's a direct reflection of how they see themselves. The way people
yep,
troll is a direct reflection of how they see themselves. Another way to look at it, it's a projection. They're projecting their insecurities, their unhappiness.
yep,
They've got nothing better to do. I mean, and we've said it many, many times in the past, and we'll keep on saying it until everybody learns it as well as we have, right? Right, Lewis Fuller?
yep, hmm yep. And like I said, just make fun of them. They're bullying you. They're making fun of you. So why can't you make fun of them?
Yeah, yeah. Lewis has more people in this chat than you, Eli. That's great. I'm happy that Lewis has more people in his chat than I do. I'm in a
Who that?
rebuilding stage, and it's all good. And
Yeah.
Lewis is very consistent. That's very important. He communicates with
hmm
people behind the scenes regularly. I've kind of fallen off from doing that as much as I used to. I'm going to get back to communicating more with people um, behind the scenes and stuff, which is important. And that's another important aspect, Lewis, is keeping up your good relationships with people you collaborate with, your moderators and other people that follow you, right? And
Mm-hmm.
I used to do that all the time for many years. And sometimes you just gotta step away. You get burnt out, man. I mean, it gets overwhelming, also, doesn't it?
Yeah, I on my old YouTube channel, I was going live every single day, and when I uh, made a mistake of forgetting my password to my whole entire Google account, I decided, boy, I was going live every day, and it really burned me out. So I'm just slacking off for a little bit.
No, that's cool. And hello to Joe Shipley. Thank you for being here. He's popped in on some of my streams too. Nice to see him
Mm-hmm.
here. Nice to see him here modding.
Okay.
Another thing, Eli, biggest simp in San Fran. No, that's all good. I mean, hey, you know what? You want to call me a simp? It's your opinion. I'm not saying that I never did that in my younger days. Yeah, I think every man has simped in their younger days, and some men continue to simp in their older days. But I've certainly worked past that, and at some point, I will be bringing my lady onto my channel. She's going to be anonymous, obviously, just her voice, not showing her face or her name, because this one guy here that's trolling you, that's trolled me for years, is gonna look her up and you know,
Yeah.
uh, you know, contact her and her family and her friends and talk all this smack about me, right? And so we're just not gonna give that
Yeah.
to him.
Yeah.
But yeah, you had the question, about what's the hardest part of being a YouTuber, right, Lewis?
Yeah.
Like what are your thoughts? I know you shared some stuff in the beginning of the show, but what's been the hardest thing for you, man? What's the most difficult aspect of it for you?
Well, that the dealing with the trolls and just going live every day. I mean, it's fun. You get to collaborate with people, good
Hmm.
people, and they collaborate with you. And also, they, um, you get to meet new people, and it is hard. Being a YouTuber, even putting out good content.
Right.
That's the thing. And also, another thing which I have dealt with probably last month was losing good YouTubers. A few YouTubers that I know have passed on because of this pandemic that we're going through, and that's the hardest thing to go through. And the other hard part is when you know a good person, you don't have to do this, but it's probably the greatest thing, and probably the if you have a heart, uh, make a tribute video for them, like I did
Right.
with Mariah. I did that, and when I did that, physically it was easy, but emotionally it was not easy. It was
Right.
not easy, and it's just a good thing. It's just a good thing to do.
It's emotionally taxing, huh?
Yes, and I just found out another YouTuber that I used to collaborate with. She passed away last year. I didn't know how or why, but I did get a few answers. She had a heart condition, and she passed away from that. So
Yeah, Lewis, I try to tell people on my channel, because for in case your audience doesn't know me, I do life coaching, business and personal success coaching. And I try to help people, um take better care of themselves. And, first it starts by loving yourself and taking care of yourself. A lot of people nowadays, um, they don't get out and get daily exercise. That's very, very important. Staying healthy and fit as best as possible. Um, and I'm not trying to criticize any of these people that have passed away. I'm really saddened by all of that. I'm with you there. But a lot of people that pass away at a younger age. I've seen many YouTubers, and there was a guy named um, Jeff. I don't know if I think you may remember him. He was named the Joke. He went by the Joker, and I cannot
Um,
remember. I cannot remember what his other channel was. But I mean, he was a guy in his early 30s that passed away. Nobody knows why he passed away, but
mm,
it could have been a myriad of things. Some people, they do drugs. Some people, they drink a lot of alcohol to numb emotional pain. Um,
mm,
some people are also very overweight, and with no disrespect, it's not healthy. You get diabetes, and that's going to contribute to your life being shortened. And the hard part is, Lewis, trying to talk with these people, and because yeah, I'm in decent shape for my age of 48. And a lot of people
mm,
will look at me, and they'll attack me because I'm in decent shape and take care of myself and healthy. But I'm just trying to set the role model, the example that you can get into good shape and take better care of yourself and live a longer and healthier life, if you just start taking care of yourself. So I think part of being one of the hardest things of being a YouTuber is maintaining a healthy lifestyle outside of
mm.
YouTube, so you can, continue creating YouTube content and be consistent so you can grow. And that's a hard thing to do as well, is be consistent. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, that too. And I tell people, they some people might die because or lose their life because they can't handle the troubles, and they just take their own life, and
Right,
they get that too much. And I just tell people, just focus on what you're doing.
right.
Don't worry about the troubles. That's what your moderators are for, and don't let them get to you. And
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're talking about suicide, Lewis. We've actually um, lost many content creators slash YouTubers to suicide. Um,
mhm,
and it's really sad. I mean, uh, just for anyone out there that's been in this situation, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Your success is not based on whether you become a YouTube star or not. I mean, not everyone's going to be a YouTube star. Not everyone's going to grow to a PewDiePie level, or one of the many other very successful YouTubers out here. You know, that doesn't mean you're not worth it or you're not good enough. It just, it's hard. YouTube is hard. Uh,
yes,
it's hard because you've got to penetrate the algorithm, and you've got to find the right audience, and you've got to have the right support. And even if you do everything right, I feel like do most of everything right, it also involves a bit of luck.
yeah,
And you're not going to get lucky right away. That's why you got to keep creating and creating and not give up, even if it takes you 5 to 10 years to get there.
yeah.
That's my thought about it.
Hmm. And like I said, but before with people, being a YouTuber, it's not easy. You just got to be strong and have have to have enough balls to be a YouTuber and
Right.
how to take care of these people on YouTube that want to harass you and bully you and stuff. Trust me, I've been bullied and harassed when I was in school. I just learned how to handle it and not
Yeah,
let it get. So yeah.
you're right. There's a gentleman in the chat. I think it's a gentleman. Sevens 777. Do you think the pandemic is almost finally finished? And then he says health is wealth. I don't know if you want me to give my thoughts about that, Lewis, or do you want to share your thoughts about it first?
Well, I don't know if the pandemic is over with yet. That's up to the CDC and the experts on that. Yeah. So, yeah.
My thoughts, Lewis? You want to hear my thoughts?
Sure.
So, we have vaccines, and I believe in the vaccines. I'm fully vaccinated with Pfizer and boosted. I got the booster a couple months ago, and I've never had COVID. I rarely get sick. Yes, I do get the common cold a couple times a year for a few days. I take some Dayquil and NyQuil, and I'm fine. And the reason why I'm fine is because I get out there and I walk every day. And you guys see me walking every day on my Walking with Purpose live streams, which one will be coming later today. I took the last 2 days to
Hmm.
spend with my lady, so I haven't been on the air. But part of keeping a healthy uh, part of having a healthy immune system is getting the exercise, moving your body, getting that blood flowing, and it's also about feeling good about yourself. And when you get out there and walk, you kick in those endorphins, which is known as the feel good hormone, to make you feel good about yourself. Lewis, I'll tell you this: if
Hmm.
I miss a day of walking, and my lady and I, on the 2 days we've spent together, we did some walking. So I still got my exercise in, and so did she. If I even miss one day of going to walk, even if it's just only 1 mile. Typically I walk 3 to 4 to 5 miles a day. Okay. But even if I miss one day, I feel the difference. I feel the difference of you know my attitude and how I see myself compared to when um, I do walk. So I think the pandemic is at a point right now. Mask mandates are being removed. I mean, I believe um, in most parts of California, masks are no longer required. Um, I believe they are required still, for workers, but as far as patrons, if you
Yeah.
go into a restaurant or somewhere, you don't have to wear a mask anymore. I
Yeah.
think we are as best protected as possible with the vaccines. The
Hmm.
problem is you've got, literally 25% of this country that's anti-vax. And I've said it
Yeah.
before, I'll say it again. I'm a slight left liberal, I'm more down the middle. I don't hate conservatives. I actually have conservative friends here in California, even though we're more of a liberal state. But but um, it's these fake conservatives known as the alt right, the Trump supporters, in my opinion, that are the anti-vaxxers. And if you look at how many people have been vaccinated here in the U.S., I think it's 66%, 67% right now are fully vaccinated. Now that's not including the booster, but even if you have the first two shots, you're still way better off than most people, right?
Hmm.
Herd
Yep.
immunity is 70%, and we're still struggling to get there, but we're almost there. So that's why things are being kind of lifted, and I think things are heading back to normal. And if you're noticing, the people that are getting sick and dying are the people that are not vaccinated, right? But yet
Right.
you've got these conspiracy theorists and alt right people saying that the pandemic is fake and the vaccines are killing people. No, no,
No.
it's just quite the opposite. So the vaccines are a medical miracle. Really, they are 7777. Because here's the thing. Look,
Yeah.
you know, just because I'm a slight left liberal doesn't mean that I hate conservative views. I like some views on the left and the right, and I don't like some views on the left and the right. You know, but I think the main issue, the biggest problem here, is the people that are not vaccinated, and they're spreading misinformation, and these are people that didn't have a voice in the past, before the internet, and
Yeah.
now they're just trying to stir the pot over anything and everything, and that's what I think is really you know happening here. But yes, the vaccines do work. I think I think we are as best as we're going to get. Um, I'm not here to tell anyone what to do, but honestly, get vaccinated, get protected. It won't only protect you, it'll protect other people. So yeah, I hope that answered the question. Somebody named Blur Sunset says Rosie Wren hacked my channel. I doubt that. uh,
Yeah,
you still hang around
and
with Rosie Wren? I haven't talked with her in a while. I know who she is.
yeah, I still hang around with her.
How's she doing?
To be honest, she she's been going through some tough times, and
Nothing new there.
that's another thing. I do respect her and support her as much as I can. Um, she has been going through some hard times.
Mm-hmm.
Um, her grandmother on her father's side um, has cancer
Oh wow.
and is living with her. And her grandmother was just in the hospital, and she was taking it hard, and she she was in the hospital because she couldn't breathe. She
Yeah.
wasn't breathing on her, and she said that her grandmother might pass away soon. So we don't know
Wow.
yet. But we've just been praying for her, and right now she's out of the hospital. She's home, so that's good. So yeah, but
That's nice to hear. Let me say one more thing about that, Lewis, and then I'm going to say one more thing about the YouTube stuff. And I got to pop up here in a few, and we need to do this again soon when my lady is not here with me because I can spend more time with you. I just I
yeah,
hardly see her, and I want to spend a little more time before she leaves in about a half an hour. But um,
mhm,
you know, um, um, as far as health goes, here in the U.S., we're the unhealthiest country in the world. Now, I know you have people watching all over the world like I do. YouTube's a global platform. But here in the
mhm,
U.S., like I believe it's 70% of the people are either at least slightly overweight or extremely overweight, right? And this is with no disrespect, I love everyone, we're the fattest nation in the world, right? Okay. And
mhm,
obesity is a leading cause of death. Like a lot of people don't realize, you know, how much obesity can affect your life and shorten your life. And I think it's what shortened my father's life, who died at the age of 76. I'm surprised my dad survived that long. I'm glad he did. But my dad died at the age of 76 all of a sudden because, after he turned 40, he really struggled with his weight. When he was younger, he was in good shape, right? He used to take care of himself like me. And he still took care of himself as best as possible. But as he got older, he was working a lot. He didn't exercise. He ate a lot of comfort food, right? Next thing you know, he has back issues, back surgery. He's on 30 different types of medication. And medication, Lewis, too much medication, that'll kill you too. Like
yep,
if you can, naturally heal your body, and take care of things naturally as best as possible, that's the best way to do it. Now, granted, we have aspirin, ibuprofen, we have, NyQuil and Dayquil for the common cold. That's not a big deal. I'm not talking about that kind of medication. I'm talking about like painkillers and stuff like that
hard.
that are prescribed by your doctors that are addicting because they actually temporarily relieve the pain, but then, people get addicted to them and they take them more often than not, and guess what happens? Your body ends up kaput, right, after a
Yeah,
while.
shut it down.
Right.
Yeah,
So
and,
basically, people get out there and exercise, get into a nominal weight level. You don't have to be in the perfect shape, but just get into a decent, uh, shape so that way you can move around, your blood flows properly, and you live a long, healthy life. Lewis, as far as YouTube goes, one more thing here, you
mhm,
know, um, what is the hardest part of being a YouTuber? You know, another thing, probably one of the biggest things, is staying consistent when you're not getting any views, especially if you've been,
mhm,
you know, doing this for as long as you and I have. And, you know, I
Mhm.
create professional content. I have professional thumbnails. You know, I
Yeah.
optimize my titles and descriptions and tags and, you know, and yeah, you know, I mean, I'm getting 100, 200 views a stream or video or whatever, right? And some people may be saying, well, I'm only getting 5 or 10 views. I totally understand, but I've been doing this for 5 years. And
Right.
sometimes, you know, it's really hard to put in all that effort and only get a couple hundred views. But here's the thing that keeps me going is that I really love what I do. I believe in myself first and foremost, and I really want to help people as well. And, you know, if I were to give up, not only would I be giving up on other people and the help that I feel they could get from me in a good, positive way, I'd be giving up on myself, which is the worst thing anyone can do to themselves, Lewis. So, you
Right.
know, if my advice to people that are trying to trigger the YouTube algorithm that want to be a successful YouTuber, keep pushing forward, create content as often as you can. You may have a day job or a night job or a family or whatever. Everyone has a lot of things going on that take most of your energy. But if this is what you really want to do, find the time to do it an hour or two each day or every other day, or get on a routine. Put out 2 or 3 videos a week, and eventually it's going to get there. But just keep up the faith, and you will get there eventually. Lewis, before I go, is there anything else you want to ask me, or anything else you need? Let me know, brother.
Okay. Uh, I just want to let you know if you haven't seen one of these, these are the Echo Echo dots,
Uh-huh.
and you can use these as phones. You can use these as phones. This is how I've been talking to Rosie Run
Oh,
on
okay.
this. Hmm. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yep.
All right,
And she
brother.
does help me. She does help me a lot.
That sounds
So
great. All right, bro. I got to run, man. I got to go run, spend a little time with my lady before she goes. But Lewis, thank you for having me. I'll be in touch with you behind the scenes within a couple of hours. I'll be back into
okay.
the grind. But thank you for having me, bro. And thank you to everyone in the audience. And you guys have a good day. All right.
All right. You're welcome, and thank you.
You're welcome.
Awesome. That was Coach Eli. He's a good friend of mine. And if you do need him, he does have a YouTube channel, Coach Eli Millis. And yeah, so if you ever need him, he's there for you. He's a good person, great guy. So with that, let's see. I can stay on here for a couple more minutes. How are you doing today? I am doing great. I'm doing fantastic. So yeah, the question is, what is the hardest part of being a YouTuber? That is the question of the day. So yeah. So I lost my I lost my channel since 2006. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah, when you lose your channel, you just have to rebuild it back up. I lost my channel last year. I didn't lose it. I just can't get into it because I forgot my darn password to my Google account. So I had to recreate a new channel and everything. And that's another thing. If you forget your password, Google or YouTube can't help you because they don't keep your passwords. Since YouTube is since your account is a legacy account, there's no way of getting back into it if you forget it. So so don't lose your passwords and keep them somewhere where you know where they're at. I'll be going off the air in a few seconds. So, be right back. Alright. So, for me, for the hardest part of being a YouTuber is making content every day. On my old YouTube channel, I used to go live every single day until I got burned out. So I go live like every 3 to 4 days or once a week, depending on how I feel. Yeah. Don't forget to share this out, comment, hit that like button, and share this out everywhere. If you have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, put it on your community tab if you have it. If you have your community tab. Got 2 more minutes before I sign off. Alexa, how are you?
I'm doing okay. Thanks for asking.
And if you don't have one of these, I highly recommend you getting one of these. These are the Amazon Echo Dots. This one is with a clock on it. Alexa, what's the temperature?
Right now, it's 52 degrees Fahrenheit. Tonight, expect a low of 39 degrees.
Thank you.
Anytime. Literally.
And I also have my old Echo Dot. This is the second generation. So, okay, guys, I am about to sign off for the day, and just let me know in the comments below, what is the hardest part of being a YouTuber? And let me know. I like to know. And do you like being a YouTuber? I like being a YouTuber. It's hard because you have to deal with the trolls, but if you do get trolled, get as much as moderators as you can. With that, I will see y'all guys later. Have yourselves a great day, and like I always say into all my groups, Much love and respect. Keep yourself healthy. See y'all guys later. Bye bye.